The woman didn't hesitate at all. She went straight down from the building. What she did was, just to verify if her boyfriend was a Superman. Her girlfriend was about to die. She finally used her superpower to rush out of the company. She came down in a blink of an eye. In order to save her girlfriend in the air, she hurriedly blew at her girlfriend and slowed down her girlfriend's speed. Then she opened her eyes and shot a laser directly. She cut open the cloth covering the floor and was about to use it to catch her girlfriend. The next second, her girlfriend was safely on the cloth covering the floor. After the rebound, she hit the fruit stand on the other side. When the passersby came to check, her boyfriend had already returned to the company. This operation made her girlfriend dizzy, but she still believed that her boyfriend was a Superman. In order to force her to tell the truth, she dragged her boyfriend to the river again. As soon as her boyfriend turned around, the woman jumped into the river on purpose. If no one saved her, she would really die. Her boyfriend was so anxious when he saw this, but even so, he still didn't reveal his identity. He quickly came to the downstream where his girlfriend was washed away by the water. After confirming that there was no one around, he shot a laser again. He directly burned the branches on the shore and let the branches fall into the front of his girlfriend. Then his boyfriend shouted his girlfriend's name loudly and asked her to catch the branches in front of her. Her girlfriend saw that her boyfriend was drowning and couldn't save her. She was completely desperate. The 5-star general of the United States openly pressed the missile launch button. Unexpectedly, the circuit was cut off by someone. At this time, the staff next to him opened another switch and pressed it. It turned out that the 5-star general was just showing off in front of the stage. As long as the surface work is done in place, the next second the man-made space rocket shoots out a high temperature of tens of thousands of degrees. With boiling smoke rising from the sky, in the eyes of the national audience, he went straight into the distance. He announced that this exploration operation was basically successful. The scene suddenly burst into a cheer. However, victory often comes close to opening champagne in the middle of the game. He was drinking beer in his mansion. When he carefully observed the satellite track, he suddenly found a dazzling light in the sky. He hurriedly walked to the astronomical telescope next to him and locked his own satellite. In the picture, the giant space warship leisurely approached their satellite. Then he suddenly reached out his hand and took off their precious sunshade without saying a word. Then he ran straight to the other side. The general who witnessed the scene could only be furious. The man disguised as a wax figure, hoping to hide from the killers. He thought he was safe and sound so he could sneak in, but the killer suddenly turned around to kill him. The scared man changed his pose immediately, but the new pose was completely different from the previous one. The killer noticed something was wrong at first sight, so he just got upset. All he saw was his hand being cut by a knife. The man was so scared that he lost his mind. He hurried to hide his arm. The killer saw his bad acting and decided to accompany him. He knocked on the man's belly and then came close to him to smell it. Unexpectedly, he smelled a bad smell. The killer got upset. He knocked on the man's belly,